Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios, and today we're unboxing kit 42. I can't believe it. Every time I launch one, I cannot believe how far we've come. So kit 42 is Spring Wreath. So we're going into spring, but we're also bringing in some summer colours into this as well. So let's share. Opening our little box here. Now, we'll do the papers first, seeing as they're on the top. Hope you're all okay out there, and hope the world is treating you kindly, should I say. But I'm sure a little box of goodies from Tonic would make anything feel better. So, moving in firstly, we have our satin card. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. And that is our pink carnation. So that's a single-sided satin card, and it's about a 250 GSM. So nice weight there. Then we have, Dan's going to give me some colours here.
That's coral pink.
Coral pink is our next one. And this is a Craft Perfect classic card, so that's 216 GSM. And we've got the linen effect on the front and plain on the back. This is our handmade paper.
Coral confetti.
And this is coral confetti, so you'll be able to pick up, hopefully, that there's all like little hearts, all tumbling on the top. Lovely texture on this card. Well, paper, not card. And you've got the white backing, and you can see the texture that side. So if you wanted to colour it a different colour, try on the back, and it'll pick up the lovely texture. So our next one is a speciality card, and this is
honey gold roses.
Honey gold roses. And hopefully you can pick up the texture there. Again, beautiful, beautiful card. It's lovely. I like that one. That's one of my favourites. Then we have another gold satin.
Gold pearl.
And this is gold pearl. Again, we're really looking at sunshine, I think, in these colours. That's what I'm saying, they're kind of taking us towards summer. So this one is a pearlescent, and this is lemon lustre. Double-sided satin, and it's 250 GSM. Then we have our
mustard yellow.
Gorgeous, gorgeous mustard yellow. And this is a classic card again, so another 216 GSM. And our last one then is buttermilk yellow. And they look lovely together. Very, very soft, gentle colour that is. But I think we're going from spring to summer all in one little box here. So I'll show you the colour palette all in one go. So as you can see, you'll see in the cards now, they've all mixed and matched beautifully. See the textures, the sheens, lovely, lovely, lovely colours. And you know by now, my favourite is colours. Love colours. So where should we go next? Should we go to the Nouveau Pack next? Oh, I need to give you a sneaky peek then. I'm going to pop these out by here. So we have a few choices in the box of this. Some will have one colour, others will have another colour. So we have an Aquaflow pen. So if you've never used our Aquaflow pens, these are a water-based pen. Lovely for watercolouring. Also lovely for adding into crystal glazes. Anything like that you want to add a little bit more colour to. So this one here is Hawaiian Orchid, but there is a choice of 3. So you will receive one of those. Then we have our crystal drops, and this one I want to say carnation pink. Yes, carnation pink is our lovely crystal drop this time, and that's the classic one, so it's got a lovely glossy finish. Then we have our embellishment mousse, just checking it wasn't one of the textured ones, and this is another lovely soft colour pink.
So peony pink.
Peony pink this is. So if I show you, I've seen a card here with the background. I want to show you the colours. The background here is the peony pink. So if you look at the background, that is the lovely, it's like a baby pink to me. Beautiful colour. That's the pink you're going to get. And the crystal drops are this lovely, almost towards a corally end of the pink range. There we are. So then you're going to have two of these. You may have glitters, you may have sequins. So I have got diamond sequins and silver sequins, but they're going to be from the Golden Years pack. So have a little peek at what colours they've got. And then moving forward then, we've got a tape runner. And I know a lot of you love these tape runners. So convenient. If you want to stick something in a hurry, this is your boy. And we have our embellishment tool. So what is an embellishment tool? This may be new to you. I'm going to open this up. This is a little tool that will pick up your gems. It'll pick up your sequins. It'll pick up your pieces when you're doing paper piecing projects. And I know we've got a lot of paper piecing in the projects today. Sorry, I should have taken this out first. So it's a single-ended tool, and if I can show you there, the end is rubber and it's a little bit tacky. If you find it loses its tack, just give it a little rinse under some cool water and it'll regain its tack again, and then it's off to go. So there's our Nouveau Pack this time. So something maybe a little bit different that you haven't had before. Then we also have, haven't shown you this yet, is our watercolour card. So if you want a little play with your aquaflows, do a little bit of watercolouring, do some backgrounds, be a little bit messy, use your card to have a play with. And I know you always love these. Your folder is in this pack. So all empty and ready for you to fill with all your goodies. And last but not least is the dies. So as we said, this is kit 42. So here are how your dies are going to come to you. Let me just open these. So you have two gorgeous brackets, or almost of flowers, and then you can put little additions to them. And then we have a ribbon tail and also another little flower sprig that you can either cut in or out of the card, whichever you choose. And then we've got additions then of little flowers. So let me show you. Oh, and I've forgotten the spring sentiment. Let me show you the boards, because they always make more sense to me on the boards. So this is your first board. So you've got a backing layer, then you've got a cutout layer, and then you have the verso die. So you choose whether you want to cut this pattern into this layer. And this is how they look when they're all together. So I think, you know, you can add two together, you can put them on the corners of your cards. Lovely little accents on circles, as you're going to see. And then you can embellish that with some little butterflies. These can be cut into your card or just stuck on separately. And then you've got spring with the backing plate as well. Love the backing plates on the sentiments. They make it so much easier to adhere to your card. This is the second sprig. So this is a little bit bigger than the first. It'll make a nice oval or circle. And again, you have your the backing plate, you have the layered shape, you have the verso die that cuts into the layered shape, and then there's the three together. And then you've got the ribbon tail. And last but not least is the little sprig that you've got. You can leave this in the card. This has been trimmed at the top and bottom to take it out to the card stock, but you don't have to do that. And then we have the flowers that can be layered up beautifully, and we have the smaller layers as well. So I think we're definitely looking towards warmer days, nicer climates, and a lot of fun, I think. So we've got Spring Fever, these are your stamp set. Spring Fever, spring is in the air. If friends were flowers, I would pick you. The first blooms of spring always make my heart sing. Spring has sprung, here's to lots of sunny days to come. And that's what we're all hoping. Hello spring, and live life in full bloom. And springtime. And then we've got centres to the flowers that you can add as a little addition, and some stamp butterflies. Really pretty set. So let's pop some of these away and make a little bit of room, and then I can share some of these gorgeous designs that the girls have been making. So this is one of Vicky's cards. I'm sure it's Vicky, yes. And she's used the two of the larger sprig, buttered them up together to make a gorgeous wreath, and then layered the flowers to the hilt, I would say, and added a couple of sequins to finish it off. Beautiful there, Vicky. She's got lots of dimension. If I tip the card there, you can see it's all on foam pads and the flowers have got lots of dimension. This is another one. This is another of Vicky's. She's cut the panels into the cardstock here, and behind it, you can hear it, is a shaker. Everybody loves a shaker. And we got Spring has sprung. And we've gone with the butterflies this time. Really, really pretty. The peony, the little flower here is watercoloured with the aquaflow as well. So have a little play. Don't be afraid to have a play. This is one from Shilpa. And Shilpa's layered up this card. So this was the one I said you could leave in the card or cut it out. Shilpa's cut it out. So that's a lovely, lovely pattern. And we live in life in full bloom here. This is another one from Shilpa. And again, she's cut the layers to make corners this time, and she's cut them into the card and then cut them out then to make the wreath in the centre. And again, she's layered up as well. Just bring in a little bit of green in has made these colours pop, I think. So you can see this is a different colour aquaflow that's come in this kit. So you may well have the pink, or you may well have an apricot-y colour. So moving on. Oh, I tell you what I can show you. Jen had the 3 colours of the apricot. 3 colours of the aquaflow pen. That's what I'm trying to say. So you will have one of these colours. So she's used the shape that you can cut into the card or not, as the case may be. She's cut the bottom flower off and made a few layers of that and aquaflowed the background. Love these, Jen. Absolutely gorgeous. So one of these colours will be yours. And this is what I was saying about working with circles. So she's tied the circles together with the sprig this time. This is Jen. Dawny has gone almost with a hanging basket. So that's another effect that I hadn't even thought of. But added a few flowers and a couple of little butterflies. And the background then is the mousse. So that's another pretty one. So we've cut in this time and layered in with a different colour cardstock. So this is another technique. I think this is Christine, yeah. So she's cut the shape out of the watercolour card, cut it out of gold as well, and then layered the gold into the watercolour card with an acetate background because she's got shakers in between. But I think she's stuck them all in place. I think she's used a little bit of glaze with it. Beautiful there, Christine. This is another nice one again, using it as a part circle and again with a shaker. And this is Spring has sprung. And this is Shilpa again. Stunning Shilpa, love them. This one, I think it's Jen. No, Christine, sorry Christine. So Christine has cut the flowers into her card and then she's backed it then with the other papers. So these could be little scraps of paper that you've got left over. Don't put them in the bin. Never put anything in the bin. You can see how teeny tiny the size of them are. And spring is in the air. So we've gone, this is Christine again, and we've gone a little bit messy here with the watercolour Aquaflows. We've added a little bit of mousse on top, a little bit of texture, and I think she's gone over this. She's splodged the crystal drops in place. So you almost get, can you see the sheen on there? So you put a little drop and then you just press on top of it with something. Lovely, lovely effect. This is, I think this is, yeah, another Christine. Christine's gone to town this time. So she's used an Aquaflows and she's used a mousse over the top this time. And she's also splattered with the mousse. You can see the little dots here. So water the mousse down, get a brush, make sure it's nice and inky, inky wet, and just tap the brush over the top and you'll get these little splatter effects. Beautiful. This one then is Christine again. So she's kept the shape into the card, done a little backing behind, and then added some flowers on top. Really pretty. I think everything is so different this time. So we've very gone with the ribbon tails this time. I think this is Dawny. So we've used all the lovely colours in the ribbon tails, brought it through to the flowers, and added a little crystal drop as an addition there. Beautiful. This one is very calm. I don't know why, but I feel this card's really, really calm. So we've used the panel, we've cut it out to the card again, and we've just added some little drops there. I think this is Dawny. I was going to say the check bow should have told me it was Dawny. This one is Vicky, and Vicky's gone with the DL. So where the die can be cut out to the card, you can use a small card or a large card. Just make it as big or as small as you choose. And she's done a drop shadow behind and added the butterflies. I think there's plenty of variety with this die set. Again, we've gone with a little addition to a circle. This is Jen. Absolutely stunning. These have been paper pieced here and then backed on the others as well. So you'll certainly be using your embellishment tool. This I think is Christine, yes. So she's dragged a little bit of Aquaflow to make the back in there. Done a little bit of splattering as well over the top. Added the crystal drops for an addition to the design tool. Really, really gorgeous. Again, we've got some of the Aquaflows here making the background and made it into a taller flower just with a little strip of card and the petals as the leaves. That's a lovely idea. Again, we've got a couple of circles here, a couple of crystal drops, some sequins, and then we've got the lovely sprig around the side. Life in bloom. Love it. And finishing off with some gorgeous little flowers. The centres, you can see how teeny tiny you can go with the crystal drops as well. So, so pretty. And this one is Dawny's as well. Beautiful cards, girls. Hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully you'll share your makes with us on our Facebook page. See you again soon. Bye.